Welcome back, everyone, to the Chicago Cubs franchise. And my, oh my, did you guys hear the news? I'm sure you did. As Cubs fans, you know this by now. Franmil Reyes is a Chicago Cub. And this reminds me of all of these other little predictions that I made up in past franchise series. Now, these weren't things that I thought the team would do, but my God, there's something to this. Like, who's watching this channel? We've got some, like, scouting departments, I guess, that are watching these series from your boy over here. Franmil Reyes to the Cubs, Nate Lowe to the Rangers, and Matt Harvey to the Reds. Who predicts this stuff? Just crazy. But before we get going here in gameplay against the New York Mets and Shohei Ohtani, we had a couple of upgrades. Custom prospect players that their creators, Patreon supporters, decided to use their channel points and upgrade their guys. So just keep in mind that through channel points, you guys get to upgrade your players if they're in a specific series. And you also get to buy those players as well. Justin Arth, the longtime viewer, said this about Blake Snell. Goldie, I think the Blake Snell experiment just isn't working. And you know what? With those numbers, I would agree with you. I would agree with you, Justin. I think you're onto something there. Over a 5 ERA and not a good win-loss record to show for it. So we're shelling out the buku bucks for Blake Snell to be one of our top pitchers, but he has not performed like it. So hopefully against a hard-hitting New York Mets club at home, we can get a W here. Be nice to have, but Wilson Contreras, I don't know what we're doing here. The throw came in a little late, right? After a blocked breaking ball there off of Blake Snell, and Contreras blocked it nicely, but the throw was late, and Rizzo, I don't think, was ready for it. That's going to go all the way in right field, and Suzuki gets back in before the run could score. We do get a strikeout here on J.D. Davis, and another strikeout here for Snell on Pete Alonso. So, a couple guys up, 3 down, nothing hurt. We get out of it with nothing scathed. Shohei Ohtani, 9 games, 5-1 record, 1.34. Definitely a top-tier pitcher. As compared to our boy here, Blake Snell, maybe the Mets made the smarter decision, right? But I think it's an 11-year contract, so, man, they got to be working with Shohei for quite a while. Unfortunately, he's not hitting in this game, only pitching. So I do find that kind of odd. But here's a nice play by J.D. Davis. Ground ball off the bat of Nico Horner there. Nice pickup, nice throw, nice get up. And get off the ground, baby. You got to get up and make the strong throw. He does. And that's going to be 3 up and 3 down here for the Cubbies in the bottom of the first inning. Let's go top 2. This one's right over Nico Horner's head. Got a late break from second, but the runner will be safe. Tyler Stevenson picks up a knock, and here's a long fly ball deep out there to right field. Suzuki got a good jump on it. It was able to hold the runners just enough, but this run will come in to score. Maybe. Nick Madrigal with a nice throw, and just in time is the sliding J.D. Martinez. So the run will score. Conforto there with an RBI. Next batter up, that's Dominic Smith. Base hit right in front of Brennan Davis. He's going to fire this in back to home, and another run is across. And I think Justin was correct in his little prediction there that, you know, something's up with Blake Snell. This is the 3rd run, and there's still nobody down. 3-0 on top of the second, guys. We need a strikeout. We need a double play. We need something. Circle changeup's going to get Luis Guillorme. That's a good start, right? It's a good start to get some outs here. Jeff McNeil, ground ball. This is what the doctor ordered. Horner back to Madrigal. Over to Rizzo. That is out number 3, but, man, the damage has been done, so we got to get a job done here. Cubbies have got to get the bats going against Shohei Ohtani. Tough task. Anthony Rizzo up to the task. Gets a double. 2-2 hit. Love it. Anthony Rizzo just continues to stay hot in gameplay. Next up, we've got the Japanese All-Stars taking on each other here. Shohei versus Seiya. And Seiya wins this battle. Say it ain't Sosa. Oh, we got 2 right fielders. Sammy Sosa, that's Harry Carey-esque right there, right? Seiya Suzuki with his 9th home run on the year, and it comes off of the compatriot Shohei Ohtani. Boosh. See you later. Goodbye, baseball. 3-2 game, and Franmil Reyes, of course, we've highlighted him a couple times, right? In this franchise series, he's won. He's awesome. He's great for us. Hopefully, he's good for the Cubs in real life. But Contreras takes a pretty nasty looking curveball, and unfortunately, that's going to be strike 3 looking. And Chris Morel pops up to Jeff McNeil at second base, and the lead remains 3-2 for New York. High and inside fastball on Pete Alonso. Pretty risky pitch if you're Blake Snell, but we're going to try to challenge him here, and we're hitting him. How do you do that? Blake Snell, what is going on? There's something happening to you that I don't like. Now we got a 3-0 pitch here to JD Martinez, and with still nobody down, we are just getting into some trouble. Rizzo picks it cleanly. Back to Horner, over to Snell. What a double play. That was a really tough job for Rizzo to kind of, he's got to grab that baseball in between the legs of the runner. Like, that's crazy that he was able to stick with it. Tyler Stevenson does strike out. Now let's go to the bottom of the third, and didn't get a good beat on it. That's Conforto out and right, and the runner's going to score here. Rizzo, again, another double. His second AB against Shohei in this game, and another double. I love it. I love to see it. Seiya Suzuki's going to draw a walk right here. In the 3-3 game in the third, we got Franmil Reyes coming up and swing and a miss. God, he's so tough. Shohei in that off speed is so tough. But let's go to the top of the fourth. Again, we see Blake Snell in some trouble. He's got to get Jeff McNeil, a good hitter. Let's see what we can do here. That's going to be a blocked pitch, almost a wild pitch, but look at Contreras. He's able to gun down Michael Taylor at second base trying to take off. Man, he's so valuable back there at catcher position. I love me some Wilson Contreras. Bottom fifth inning, Devers, big-time money Devers is going to ground out and do a double play, and it still remains a tie ball game here. Cubs and Mets just duking it out here. Former postseason matchup in the NLDS. Two contestants there. Let's see if we can win this game and win the series and kind of get some retribution. What do you say? Two quick outs here for Darwinzon Hernandez. Next batter up is Dominic Smith, and he takes this pitch. Look at that sweeping curve. Darwinzon is going to get up, three down, and that's the end of the inning here. So let's go to Sean Reed Foley. He's out here now. He's relieving Shohei Ohtani. This is two quick outs for him right above Franmil Reyes. His ninth pitch upcoming, and that is deep, and if it stays fair, it's gone. It is gone. And that one, my friends, it left the stadium. It's way out of here. Holy cow. Is this a sign of things to come for Cubs fans in real life here? If Franmil Reyes can step up big time and hit bombs in Wrigley Field, look at this. And outside of Wrigley Field, what am I talking about? Take a look at this. Outside the stadium. Oh my God. It cleared the fence line. My goodness. All right, let's go top seven here. We've still got Darwinzon Hernandez out. And take a look at Christopher Morel cutting this ball off. And that throw is on time and on the money. Chris Morel, the defense in center field, and he's going to preserve this lead 4-3 by gunning down the tying runner in scoring position there. Like, we've got the big three coming up here for the Mets. That was a great job by Morel. And we're going to get Jeff McNeil to fly out there in right field, and that is going to do it for their half of the inning. Let's go bottom seven, and Wilson Contreras, already a great defensive play here tonight, is going to hit another bomb for the Cubbies and getting us up 5-3 in the bottom of the seventh. Love it. Let's keep hitting dingers, boys. Let's go. A couple batters later, we got Seiya Suzuki and Rizzo on first and second base, respectively. Franmil Reyes up, and now in a 2-0 count against Jerry's Familia. Man's hitting 189 with runners in scoring position, so this would be a perfect time to do it, and he gets a base knock here. We will end up holding the runner. That's Rizzo now at third base. And now, the next batter up, Brennan Davis. He's going to lace this ball right past shortstop. That's Guillorme, and we are going to be sending the runner home. That's Seiya Suzuki, slides in safely. Woohoo! Let's go. It's now 7-3. Next two batters will get out here, so two down here for Nick Madrigal, and he's going to rip this thing off the wall, off the ivy, and we're going to send Brennan Davis home. Here comes the throw. It is on time. Unfortunately on time. Reyes will score, but Brennan Davis is cut down. But it is 8-3, and we're going to go here to the top of the ninth inning with Adbert Alzolay coming in to shut it down. The guy just needs some work here. I just wanted to get him in a 5-run ball game where there's not a lot of pressure, and if things get out of hand, you get Liam Hendricks into the game, right? Right. So one down here. Here comes a line drive to Brennan Davis, who's going to make a diving catch. Whoa!
That, sports fans, is a play you're going to see run in
That's
baseball
ridiculous.
highlights for years to come. Get me something here. Come on. What am I waiting for? Get me something.
And you know I had to do it, guys. I had to throw in the Angels in the Outfield thing. I had to. It's such a classic movie, and that catch reminded me of Matthew McConaughey's catch out there. My goodness. What a grab by Brennan Davis. What a job by the Cubs here tonight in front of the Wrigley fans, the best fans in baseball. Rizzo had himself a nice game, 3 for 4, 2 doubles, a ribby. Darwinzon, 4 strikeouts in a couple innings, so he did very, very well. The offense, though, was clicking, was firing all cylinders. Like, Ohtani was pretty good. He's striking out guys left and right. But we put the ball in play still, and we still were able to get it done, despite Blake Snell's performance. That game should have gotten out of hand, in my opinion. He had a lot of guys on base, had a lot of long innings, really troublesome innings. Got into a lot of trouble, guys in scoring position, and just, you know what, the Mets, they were like that in the playoffs. They just kind of attacked. They basically blitzed our pitchers. Like, if you're going to throw a strike, they are not going to be looking for it. They're very, very aggressive. They're not just going to stand by and watch it go. They're gonna put a good swing on it. So, you know what? Props to them for hanging in there, but we will end up winning the series by winning the series finale here on Sunday, 11-3. So, good job. Get a little feather in our cap there by winning that. But we will lose the series in Colorado. And then against Milwaukee, I think we lost a couple games there. Pittsburgh, we didn't perform very, very well, but we are still above 500 at 31-28. And we're taking on Colorado here in the next 2 games at home. I can't tell. I wish they would make that red or something. I thought they did that in the last couple seasons of MLB The Show. Like, you knew if you were home or away. Like, I can't tell. There's like two different shades of blue. Anyway, guys, we find ourselves with a winning record on a 5-game winning streak, and we're right in the mix of the NL Central. The Cardinals, those pesky Cardinals, are right ahead of us. Here we are, 33-28. We are inside the wild card race right now with the Dodgers. Tigers are ahead in the AL Central, of course, winning the World Series last year against those Dodgers. So, great job by them. Maybe continue on, Detroit. Keep doing what you're doing. Maybe we'll face you eventually in this franchise series. Couple of notifications here from our minor league system. Guadalupe Trujillo, a guy that we drafted last season. Not a custom guy, but Timothy Pierce is. Both of those youngsters are playing very, very well, hitting the cover off the baseball. Couple of stats updates here for you guys before we end today's video. Alzolay's kind of picking it up a little bit now. David Booth is seeing some nice progression down in AAA, so maybe it's probably time to consider bringing him up. Got Eliezer Hernandez, a little struggling right now. I think he'll probably figure it out. He's still a good option to have. Veteran presence in the bullpen. It can be a spot start type of dude. Cole Winn pitching extremely well. I love what I'm seeing out of him. Dave Iden, less than 10 walks, a lot of strikeouts, good ERA, good whip. I think that he's an up-and-coming guy, even despite his low potential. Relieving wise, Darwinzon 4.91, 1.5. Sean Newcomb pitching great. Eric Yardley down in AAA. Keegan Thompson, I would love to bring him up. He's 29, 67, and 29 years old. B potential, 69 overall. Like, he'd be a nice guy to consider bringing up. But man, we've just got so many really good pitchers in our organization right now at the big league level. It's hard to justify it. I love Keegan Thompson in real life. I think he's got some pretty dang good stuff, but I can't really justify it with the rating here in this franchise series. But Chris Addison hitting well after a couple upgrades in the preseason, so like what I'm seeing out of there. Patrick Bailey, Trujillo is just doing ridiculous things. He's hitting .411 and 146 ABs as a 67 overall player. Is he going to be a career minor leaguer? Maybe, maybe not. We've got a lot of catching prospects, so he's got a lot of guys to battle, so to speak. But Timothy Pierce is now officially on the top of the roster sheet for first baseman. He's a 79, so he's tied with Rizzo, but because of the upside, he's rated ahead of him. So that's interesting little development there. We might need to consider our options there and what we want to do with the youngster. Are we going to call him up? Are we going to bring him up? Does he take Rizzo's job? Is he a DH only? Does he take Schwindel's job? I don't know. There's no way that if Rizzo is on this club that he's going to the minor leagues. It's just not going to happen. But I can't carry 3 first basemen, so it is going to be a tough decision to make. Nico Horner, I'm fine with how he's playing. I don't have any qualms, don't have any issues with it. Ian Happ, I do have some problems there. 170 after getting extended, right? So we had a club option, we exercised it. So I'm not real sure what we want to do about Ian Happ here. He's a good player. I like Ian Happ's personality. I like what he does, but at this point in season 3, we might need to consider some other options there. Franmil, Velasquez, Suzuki, I'm fine with those numbers there. Maybe it's time for Velasquez to take on more of an Ian Happ type of role. Maybe we have to consider sending Happ down and getting Velasquez more ABs. But Aaron Zavala doing well down there. Got a 300 batting average. I'm good with it. Guys, on Tuesday will be the Cubs draft. And as you guys know, a lot of these blue chip players will not exist any longer because we actually take them over and replace them with our Patreon players. If you'd like to become a patron, there's certain levels that depending on the dollar amount of donation, you get a better player. The higher you go, of course, the better the player. And you can also win prospects and have me create prospects for you by playing in channel points, which I kind of alluded to at the very beginning of the video. You can buy players, you can upgrade players if you already have them in the series. And I'm also bringing over players from my Twitch series of the Bradley Braves that I have not done any videos on in quite a long time. So I'm thinking over the weekend, I'll do a little live stream. We'll get through season 3 of the Bradley Braves franchise. We'll see or Dynasty, I should say. We'll see what players and top performers, award winners, kind of get familiar with some of those guys, those seniors that are graduating, that are basically going to the MLB draft. They're too good to pass up on. We'll take a look at those guys and determine, who do we want to be in this franchise series for the Cubbies. So guys, that's it. Leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you back here on Tuesday for more Cubs action. It'll be a live stream. We'll do the draft. And next Saturday, so this Saturday, the 13th, is when we'll be doing the Bradley Braves live stream for season 3. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. As always, thanks so much for watching, and peace.